Hello, welcome everybody, welcome. I'm Zoe Alex, welcome. This is a general reading. This is for a month for basically, I'm going to say it's the monthly of a reading that's believe in yourself in Aries, courage. We're going to start with that. And the point being is that in this reading, I want to do something that's very logical in this situation. This is going to be for a reading for June 10th to the 15th of 2024, and I know that this is a wonderful reading. Now, basically, the truth is, and what truth does, we need to understand about how we can reflect of how our emotions are. Sometimes we have a good day, sometimes we have a bad day. But the point being is that when we do that, we have to acknowledge that. We have to see it in order to believe it, and how to believe about how it is and what's going on, and this is why that this is a wonderful reading, because in that knowledge we have to believe that we can do it, because this is like how it is. It's the way of knowing to look at it from a different way, right? And it's the way of how it seems to be, because in that note, we have to have our own way to acknowledge that, and when we do that, we have to acknowledge what we can, what we do, and how it plays out, and we understand that. But in reality, we have to know exactly what's happening. It's the way of knowing what to do. It's the way of you can see it. It's the way of you can acknowledge that, and this is how it goes. So, first up in this reading, I'll do an oracle card that says surrender. I can release my need to control. So let's say about that. We're going to figure out about that word surrender. Surrender is mean, you're waving the white flag, right? White flag. And you're doing it because you're going to surrender something. You're surrendering that I can't do this anymore, right? This is what it seems to be. Knowing that this is a very conscious way, but to look at it. It's the way of knowing what to do, but in order to do that, you have to see it as a wonderful feeling. It's the way of knowing what to do, but it's basic. Know your ins and outs. Know that everything seems to be all, peachy and all, everything's all great. But the truth is, and what truth does, you have to pay attention. In order to do something, you do it as long as it needs to. There's a life lesson here. There's a way of knowing what to do, and yes, it seems reasonable, but the point being is that you have to acknowledge that. You have to pay attention. In order to do something, you better do it, right? So think about how it is. Think about how it's going to look at it. Because in this reading that I'm going to show you, it's a way of processing. Processing is like how it is, but it leads to one another, and it's the way of how it is, because you have to do that. You have to acknowledge that. You have to acknowledge about how it is and what's going on, and am I doing this right? Am I doing this wrong? It's the way of looking at it. So, this is a wonderful reading, and I hope you all like this reading. Give it a like, give it a comment, and understand that. Because, if you're an Aries out there and you get along, you get along. But, overall, this is what it seems to be, and this is what it is. Okay, so overall, we're going to look at one of these cards that we're going to look at the end, and this is what it seems to be. Okay, so think about that. Think about how it is, knowing that this is just how it goes, and this is what it seems to be. So, just how it is. I have shuffled every single card out there. So just how it seems to be, and I'll do a Celtic cross a little bit. If you don't know what Celtic cross is, you should understand how it seems to be. So I just want to see how it goes, because this is going to be, I hope that this is not a long reading, but if it is, then it seems to be. Okay, so this is how it is. You have to know exactly what's going on, and you see it as a wonderful feeling, and we got exactly how it is, how it plays out, and we have to obey the rules, obey what's going on, because in this reading about the Hierophant for Aries, this is what it seems to be. So let's start off this. Okay, so in this reading for you, Aries, you're basically looking at the Five of Cups reversed. You have the Five of Swords reversed because you're not having conflict with anybody. You have the Six of Wands is upright. You have the Knight of Wands reversed. You have the Knight of Cups is upright because you're feeling romantic. Eight of Pentacles reversed. That's after your, the Seven of Pentacles, which means that you have your ability to know it, right? So I'm going to think about how this reading is going to go. It has to be the right and wrong or right situation, but this is like ability to know what's going on. So this is how it is anyway. So anyway, the point being is that this is how it goes. So you look at this and you think, okay, well, what's going on? Well, let's see it. Let's see what the universe is saying between that card, this card, this card. So we have the two of Pentacles upright because you are balancing two things at once. You have basically the Six of Pentacles upright because you're gathering like gifts. And you have the Death card that's reversed because you have no endings. Alright, so I can see it. I can understand how it goes. Is there anything else? Like what's crossed by the Five of Swords reverse? The Ace of Swords is upright, and the Six of Wands is upright. So let's see what's between that. For you, Aries, the Ace of Swords is upright. Yeah, because there's education. Yeah, okay. So you're being educated. The point being is that when you have education, you have to get, enrolled with it. It's the way of how it goes, it's the way of how it seems to be, knowing that this is a wonderful feeling, but, in order to, examine your own way, you have to know about it, right? You have to think, and you have to believe on what you're going to do, okay? You have to believe that you can do it, but in order to do it, you have to look at this from a different way. Right? It's the way of knowing what to do, but you have to process it. Acknowledge that this is your ability to know what's going on, because this is what it seems to be. Because if I look at this correctly, the universe is saying something to you. In order to do that, you have to believe about how it is, because the Seven Pentacles is reversed because you're not thinking about your career, right? And then you have the Moon reversed because you have, you're not being illusioned. So this is what this whole entire reading is. You could be dealing with another Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. This is what it seems to be for you. There are ways that you can consider your options. Considering this whole entire option here, okay? Now, the point being is that in this reading, you have to pay attention that you have education. Okay, well, education is is how it goes. Okay, so you look at this and think, okay, well, let's do it. Let's be remarkable. Now, while I'm saying that, in the way of how this reading is going to go, let's see. Let's see about how this is going to go. So, tell me something about this Aries, about education. What's going on for June 10th to the 15th of 2024? So I'm just going to do exactly how it is. So yeah, the Eight of Pentacles, that's reversed. Yeah, see? The Eight of Pentacles was upright, but now it's reversed. Okay? Now you have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Because you're not having a new beginning. And plus, you have Page of Cups reversed. So you're not dealing with anything right now at this moment of time. Right? Is there anything else that is the way about Aries? Let's see. Two of Wands reversed. Okay? So you know exactly that you have the way of how it goes. The World that's reversed. See, there's no completion. Something that was incomplete. And the Two of Cups is upright because you're in maybe a relationship. You could be how it goes. So I gotta understand that this is a reflection of what the universe is saying. Yeah. Is there anything else that the universe is saying for you, Aries? Is there anything else? Is there anything else? Just trying to figure out this reading. So it says the Knight of Coins is upright, followed by the Eight of Cups is upright. Okay, so you could be dealing with another Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Three of Cups is upright. Yeah. Okay. Five of Cups, that was reversed. And you have a Wands that's reversed. Because you're not traveling. Is there anything else that represents this? Is there anything else? Anything? Because that's the universe is saying. Seven of Cups is upright. Okay, so you could be dealing with another Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. A1 that was reversed. See now, so the A1's reversed here. Now it's A1's reverse. Again, so you're not traveling. I can tell. All right. Let's see. Tell me some what's the opposite of that card, please. Ace of Cups reversed. Yeah, there's no satisfaction. Okay. Was there anything else what the universe is saying? Ten of Pentacles, that's reversed. Okay. Opposite. Ace of Cups reversed, yeah, because there's no new beginning. Because you want what you want. Is there anything else about what the universe is saying? Because you could easily show yourself. So I'm just gonna do a 3 card this way. Okay, Cups, that was reversed. The High Priestess is upright. Okay, I see. Death, that was reversed because you have no endings. Is there anything else? Let's see. Two of Swords is upright. Yeah, because you don't know which direction you're going to take. Left or right. Seven of Swords reversed. Yeah, it's because you're not feeling like you're not getting hurt or anything like that. So the universe is telling you something, Aries. Is there anything else? Watch out about that card, please. The Strength card reversed because there's no bravery. Okay. Because you are getting scared. You are getting scared because you were having education. You don't know which direction you're going to take. You have relationships, friendships, whatever you have, Aries. Because you want to surrender. Okay? And I understand that it's, how it is, right? Because you're trying to look at it from a different way. Okay? Is there anything else between that card? Is there anything else? Is there anything else? It wants to separate, yeah, because your speed. Okay, so there is. Okay, so you could be dealing with another Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Alright, is there anything else? Is there anything else? Is there anything else I can think of for Aries? Because this was eventually how it went. So let's see. Just give Okay, 1 second. I'm just trying to find. Oh, fine. I'll have one of these. So let's see. Let's see for you, Aries. Let's see. So who's dealing with this? Who are you dealing with, Aries? Who? And who's this Hierophant? It's right here. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. So you have the Ten of Fire is too much work, accept help from others. Life is out of balance. Trust related health concerns. Okay, so it could be your health. It could be like there were so many things at once that you don't want to consider. Next one, Ten of Air. The end of a difficult situation, embrace the change, expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction. Okay, so you could be dealing with that. Next one. The other Page of Earth is scholarly, dependable, patient, successful. Good news about financial matters. Wanting to do something more challenging. A new era of study. Okay. And what's the last one for this? Clarifying the Hierophant. Ten of Water is contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. Okay, that's all you can do at the moment. So you could be dealing with another earth sign, air sign, fire sign. So you have at least 12 zodiac signs in your picture, Aries. But you have to look at this. Because the universe is saying that you can do it. You can do it if you put your mind to it. And, you have to believe on how it goes, because you think that everything is all good, right? And you think that everything is all, fine, dandy and whatever. But you have to remember that you have to believe on what you can do. In order to do something, you have to remember that you can acknowledge that. You have to believe on what's happening, because in that note, you have to know exactly how it is. Believe about how everything is. Believe about how you can do it. In order to believe about what's going on, you see it as a wonderful feeling. It doesn't really matter that how you can do it. It doesn't matter how you can do it. But in order to do something with your life, you have to consider your options. It's the way of looking at it. It's the way of how you can do it. It's like me wearing my sweater like this. It's the pattern that I like. It makes me all warm inside, right? And everything is all good. But you have to acknowledge that. You have to think to yourself, am I doing this right? Am I doing this not so wrong? You have to put yourself out there. Believe that you can do it. Believe that you can see it, because in this whole entire universe, it's giving you a basic line where you do what you can. If you face your consequences, if you face about being addicted to something, whether it's alcohol or drugs or sex or even gambling, whatever. That's your addiction, Aries. You have to pay attention to, in order to get that off track, you have to do that. I'm not telling you what to do, I'm not. But this is what the reading is. You have to be, playing by the rules. This is how it is. If you're playing an Aries and, and your life is like a game board, whatever, you have to know that you can pick by the pieces and you go with the flow, which means that you're doing the best as you can. Yes, it's a pain, but you have to, in order to accept that pain, whether if it's in your heart, whether if it's how it is, but you have to look at it from a different way. In order to do something with your life, you have to do that, because you gotta care. Caring is sharing. caring is good, but let me see this is sharing is caring, caring is sharing, and you do that. You have to acknowledge that. So, before I let you go, I'm going to read you this card that I showed you last time, and it says, take a moment. It says, stop now is not the time to rush into a decision you're about to make. Before this important decision is made, take a moment to pause and quiet your mind so that you can ask your soul for guidance before you act or move forward. Yes, so take the moment, Aries, because in that note, you have to do exactly what you can do. In order to do something, you have to enjoy it. That's all you can do. So I hope that this reading helps you. Give it a like, give it a comment, enjoy, because this is what it is, and I hope that you can do it, okay? So thank you so much. Have a good day to all, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.